Over the years, our Poconos Railway has seen all kinds of homemade railway contraptions that we've built, tested, and run along our line. Each one was put together using a mix of scrap parts, new components, electric scooter motors, and remote control equipment. Some projects were successful and some not so much, but creating them and riding them was always a blast. We're hoping to build another new contraption next year. Big thanks to my buddy Hank for supplying the wheels that help these rail carts roll down our tracks and others. Enjoy the video, like, share, and subscribe. One of our original carts, often referred to as the electric speeder, was built by a machinist near Lancaster. The steel frame is fitted with aluminum Nolan rail wheels on go-kart axles and equipped with a drum brake. Its first power plant was a 750-watt, 24V DC motor using a sprocket and chain drive. We later upgraded it to a spur gear drive and installed a former electric wheelchair motor and control system, giving it both forward and reverse capability. This change also produced a distinctive, pleasant sound as the cart moves along the track. The cart has been used on many 2-foot gauge lines throughout the Northeast and in Illinois. When we acquired the Amigo trolley body, we chose to repurpose the steel frame to power the trolley car. Another cart we developed was built around an electric wheelchair body. We felt that if a wheelchair is capable of climbing grades and includes an internal braking system, it would be well suited for our railway. We had the rear transaxle rebuilt and widened to accommodate a 2-foot gauge. The rear wheels began as pulley wheels, which we modified into rail wheels by adding extended steel bands welded together to create a 3-inch wide running surface with the flanges extended as well. The original front axle used small wheels that rode on a pipe attached to the frame. We replaced those with Nolan railway wheels, which proved to be a perfect improvement and greatly reduced derailments. The cart has since been retired, and its components have been repurposed for other projects. Another cart we built was a scooter-based cart with a wooden frame. We purchased two 24-volt E-Zip E400 scooters from someone selling both for $25, without batteries, and surprisingly both worked. We removed the front wheel from one scooter and constructed a wooden body ahead of it. For the front running gear, we used small dolly wheels from Harbor Freight and added bearings to act as flanges. It worked reasonably well at first. The original wooden body was eventually scrapped.
Fair enough.
We later built a more substantial body around the scooter and adapted it for both standard gauge and 2-foot gauge, as shown in an earlier video. Afterward, the wooden body was removed and we continued experimenting with different configurations. The scooter itself is still around and may find its way into another project. Who knows? Another cart we designed and had built by our machinist in Lancaster was a multi-gauge rail cart capable of operating on any track from 18 inches up to standard gauge. See our earlier videos for more details on this cart. We used it on our railroad, and it performed flawlessly despite being quite heavy and slow. It climbed the grade without difficulty and was powered by 2 excellent wheelchair motors paired with a responsive magnetic braking system. Eventually, we decided to trade the cart for a live steam box cab locomotive and a flat car. When we later contacted the person we traded with, he sadly informed us that his wife had scrapped the cart. What a disappointment. While at our storage area one day, I noticed an Amigo electric wheelchair that had been left out for scrap. I asked the manager about it, and he told me I could take it. Fortunately, I had my tools with me and was able to disassemble it on the spot. After bringing it back to our garage, I connected 2 batteries, and to my surprise, it worked perfectly. Because the rear width was just shy of our 24-inch gauge track, we added extra wheels and rims to widen it to about 26 inches. Keeping the cart mostly original aside from the wheel modification, we built a wooden frame on the front and fitted it with polyurethane wheels. It operated reasonably well going forward. Eventually, the Amigo body was removed from the wooden cart, and it now serves as our mobile parts cart using its original wheels. If you noticed in the last clip, aside from the Amigo chair, there's also an electric motor mounted on the frame. That 400-watt motor has been used in many of our projects. The motor frame served as a test platform for experimenting with remote control and various scooter control systems, as you'll see here. We experimented with a skateboard-style friction drive system using a 100-watt motor running over voltage, and it worked reasonably well, but only in one direction. To keep the cart lightweight and reduce battery size and voltage requirements, we later tried used hoverboard and skateboard hub motors. The hoverboard hub motors didn't perform very well in a friction drive setup, but the skateboard hub motor worked nicely, especially when paired with remote control and throttle control systems. One cart we built using a variety of miscellaneous parts featured a wheelchair transaxle, and the pulley wheels we highlighted earlier now fitted with axle extenders. The Nolan wheels were reused, and a low-cost control system from Amazon was installed. The cart also included a separate toggle to operate the magnetic brake. During testing with a 9-volt battery, it successfully climbed the grade even under load. Here's a sample ride on it on 24 volts. We've shown most of our home-built contraptions, though a few haven't been featured yet, like this one made entirely out of wood. It was built to test a single motor with a chain drive powering one wheel. While it was able to climb the grade under load, it did so very slowly. The cart was eventually scrapped, but the motor will be repurposed for another project. Thank you for watching the Electric Railway channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Your support encourages me to continue creating more videos about our railway. Take care.
Thanks for watching the Electric Railway Man channel. Please like, share, and subscribe.